Yo, what's going on, Curry Gang Fish Fam? It's your boy Chris, back at it on a Monday, baby. Let's get it. That is too much energy. Before we start, I just need to confess. I just had a bunch of dairy. So over the course of this episode, if you hear a peep, just know that I tried my best. Fish tank review. No freaking way. Bro, that is legit too. There's nothing to complain about. That is legit. That is more legit than a lot of actual fish tanks. What am I saying? This is an actual fish tank. Let's frickin' go. Let's get it. Trash, fish. Garbage bin, fish. When your landlord says you cannot have a fish tank, it's time for prop hunt. Okay, so this leaves no excuse for anyone out there thinking, oh, I can't have a fish tank. I don't have room for a fish tank. I don't have money for a fish tank. You can make it happen. This, I argue, is even more interesting than your average fish tank, average Joe fish tank. I want to see more of these interesting collections of fish tanks. This is a 5 out of 5 resourcefulness from me. Look at the lily, look at the water sprout. One man's trash is another man's fish tank. If you had to take away one thing from this video, I'm always trying to bring you guys some sort of value. The one thing you need to take away is there is life in action, death in inaction. Taking action in life brings you life. Waiting for the perfect moment, thinking you're not ready to do something, thinking, maybe tomorrow, maybe tomorrow. Yesterday you said tomorrow. That is too, I am dating myself hard with that meme, but I'm bringing it back. So just do it. Please don't unsubscribe. I swear that wasn't a weird thing I did. That was part of that was a cultural phenomenon at one point. This guy made it happen with a trash tank. You don't need to wait anymore. Say no to laziness. Say no to procrastination. How did I make this into a motivational talk? I guess it doesn't have to be about fish keeping. You don't need to get the best ergonomic pen, note-taking highlighters, moleskin notebooks to start taking better notes, paying more attention in class. Is this fish tank review? Hey guys, quick pause. Thank you guys for supporting this channel. This channel gave you at least $2 worth of enjoyment. Please consider supporting on Patreon. You get many perks in return, such as joining the FFT Discord with over 3,000 plus fish keepers chatting around the world. You can submit your fish tanks there for fish tank review and meme review. Plus you get access to the full course on how to make your own ecosystem fish tank self-sustaining, and many other perks. Thank you for your consideration. Jam sent in their wives and their own low-tech 75-gallon. They got orange Venezuelan corridors. Wow. Electric blue Acara, a pair of them. Blue eye lemon bristlenose pleco. If I can find a picture, here it is. Sorry, that was the wrong picture. Here it is. Beautiful piece of woodscape right in the center. I love the continuation of the use of Valis. Shorter Valis straight up in the foreground. I don't know if that happened by accident because Valis do be sending runners everywhere in the tank. It looks deliberate. A pile of round pebbles. Interesting decisions that actually work. Design-wise, good eye. Healthy bunch of Anubias. The stocking is really cool. Venezuelan cories. A gigantic tank. I can see you guys spending a lot of time just looking at this sucker with your free time. A 4.38 out of 5 for you and your wife right now. Good job. Board Goat 69 sent in their 6.8 gallon Samurai Betta fish tank. They got a baby bristlenose pleco in here as well. Better be ready with that upgrade, okay? A bristlenose pleco and a 6.8 gallon with a Samurai Betta fish. You better bet something is coming in the future for that guy. For now, this tank is made very unique with substrate detailing with the almost like autumn vibes. Perfect season for this tank. I do feel like this year we skipped autumn, fall. It was summer and then boom, winter. Is that only where I live? A 4.2 out of 5 solid tank. Make sure that BM pleco gets a good place. Mom, are you cooking rocks? First time here. Mom, you hatched a fish keeper. So yes, scrumptious rocks, and not the ones from China. This tank would be so one-dimensional without the rocks that was cooked into it. The little details are what makes the scape that much better. What takes this bow front tank to the next level. Bedtime routine using the Aquasky 3.0 Fluval light. Honestly, some of these lights are really goated. You can use the app to make sure that the light turns off or darker slower. That's much more natural than just a flicker of light. That doesn't happen in nature unless the sun exploded, I guess. That got dark real quick. This got dark real slow. The vibes are immaculate here. Slowly calming the fish fish down, slowly getting them sleepier. That is very natural, very healthy. If you have the money, I highly encourage spending it on a good light, like the 3.0 Fluval Sky. Not sponsored. All my fish tanks are also cat beds. Truer words have never been said, although I am a little concerned, you know, like there's actually 2 cats on this one. They must supervise the fish. I mean, if the lids weren't there, the fish won't be either. These lids are not made with repeated punctual weight in mind, and many lamps' lids need the airflow above to keep cool. This is what I'm kind of feeling as well, because even this guy, even this LED small boy, whew, hot to the touch. Now add fur, highly flammable, add body heat from the cats. I'm just saying, I wouldn't leave home knowing that, unless you're ready to deal with insurance for the next 2 years of your life. Not personal experience, very, very personal experience. I teed off a 30-inch filtered water line from under the sink to the aquarium for my wife. Ran under floor through basement. This confused the heck out of me until I realized it's a straight up water changing machine now. Look how happy the wife is. And this is why I always say, I need a husband. Where's my husband? If I had a husband, how much easier my life. Not just this mainlining the water changes from the sink, but looking out for me when we're downtown and walking to a restaurant and I don't have to be looking around, seeing if there's bad dudes pulling up on us. I can just relax, think about what bag I want to get next. Where's my husband? Nat sent in their planted tank. They want to change the background to black so the plants can really pop, and I can get behind that decision. Make sure you change that background to black. Next time I see you, it better be black, dude. The plants are gonna pop like crazy, much crazier. Love the carpet you got going on in the front. The terracotta pot, that's a decision. It's good. Artificial decor in the terms of hardscape up in here. There are some cubes keeping the fish separated-ish from the sponge filter. I'm not sure. It looks a little goofy, but it kind of works. For some reason, it kind of works. Maybe it's just the positioning. A 3.88 out of 5 for now. Keep up the good work. Bristle growth of this long fin albino pleco I had a few years ago. Look how small those 2 little bristlies are. They're like 2 little spores. Kind of creepy. Kind of The Last of Us feeling. Boom. Holy cow. Now, is this, I'm thinking, because I don't know too much about this, although it looks awesome, is this like overbred syndrome? Do they actually function well when they're that long? Or are they like just overly bred to have super long bristles that don't function well, just looks cool, but hinders the lives of the fish? Let me know in the comments below what you guys think about super long and crazy bristles on bristle noses. Back in the day, back in my days, maybe like 5 years ago, I'm not that old, guys. Bristle nose meant like, it wasn't that crazy. It was just on their faces, but it wasn't like dangling, if you know what I mean. You don't need form-fitting underwear to keep it all together yet. The Yeti sent in their 29-gallon fish tank. It's been up for 4 months. It's stocked with silver hatchet fish, some tetras, some odos, some pygmy Venezuelan cories. Y'all coming through. Y'all coming in clutch with the crazy cory variations today. And we got some shrimp in the mix. A 29-gallon, not a long boy, just a regular breeder. Bigger than it looks. This puppy is working with a lot of space. I love the botanicals. The floaters up top, naturalistic plantings with fallen debris looking hardscape. Beautiful. I would clean it up a little bit, make it look a little bit more deliberately messy. The cholla wood is tricky. I know shrimp love them, but it's tricky to escape with. I would put that cholla wood somewhere else. It's sticking out like a sore thumb. Try to hide the heater a little bit. Other than that, the decisions of the plants, the plantings, the species, very nice. 4.4 out of 5, keep it up. Top-down view of shallow tank. I love myself a top-down view. Holy cow. Iwagumi, what? Ooh, that's just a ball of green yarn with some oko stone and some beautiful shrimp. Wow, wow. That is a perfect way to enjoy your Iwagumi tank. Man, I'm imagining like a lush open field with the wind in my back or my front. Doesn't matter. Both blowing me both ways. What? A 5 out of 5. What's on my tank wall? Well, those are looking amazing. They look like freshwater mini jellies. They're probably some sort of bryozoan species or colony that's forming in your tank. The last time someone showcased this, they were in Italy, and apparently Italian waters are goated for having these bryozoan spores or eggs. These are actually insane. I would want this. Meanwhile, in the West, we get Hydra, platyhelminthes. How is it fair? And the dough they use for pizza and pasta, they won't make you fat in Italy apparently, but they make me bloated as hell here. I eat one pasta, I have to go to the gym 3 times in the same hour. Speaking of hour, here is golden hour in this guy's fish tank. Beautiful aquascaping technique, just plopping a whole branch, very interesting piece of wood into the tank and having it just take over. That's kind of what I did in one of my scapes way early on. It was for a neon tetrascape. But this just brings me back. I love that. Good on you. And on top of that, golden hour, letting the sun hit it. The rays just, the stocking with the corridors, the school of corridors all excited. The neons reflecting their light. The vallis in the back enjoying that vitamin D. Magical moments that are underrated for your fish tank. How do you know you're in the good old days? Why am I getting all nostalgic and sentimental? Petition to make this a emoji, anyone? I knew it. I know exactly which video this is taken from. It's the new aquatic update just dropped. It's not an FTR, it's just introducing people to some newer fish that they might not have heard of. I started that series where maybe 1 or 2 episodes, 3 episodes in. Go check that out. But yeah, this is my Discord, and I don't know if it's a Discord emote yet, but I knew it. It will not stop me from making funny faces that I want to make. I will not be peer pressured. I will ignore him all day so he knows I am mad. What a nice, quiet day. This is what's gonna happen when I get into a relationship. Ignorance is bliss. Too bad your boy is not that ignorant. If it's too quiet, I cannot enjoy my fish tanks because I know what that quietness entails. Either someone died or I'm about to die. For anyone considering a sucker fish from PetSmart to clean your tank, please think again. So this is a great example of why not to get a pleco just for cleaning's sake, but I do have to say, if they didn't understand not getting a sucker fish from PetSmart to clean their tank, then you're also not gonna understand this picture. So you're preaching to the choir. You're not preaching to people who need getting preached to. They're gonna see this and they'll be like, wow, it cleaned so much, it got so big, and now this tank cannot get dirty because this big vacuum sucks everything up. This is a great investment. Let me go get it. They don't understand that bigger fish means way bigger bio load and waste, in turn making the tank way more dirty, like at least 5 times, if not 10 times more dirty by having a pleco. So unfortunately, you need a PSA for this PSA, and that's me, I guess. Don't get a pleco to clean your tank. You guys should really be checking out how moist your water is. Guys, in the comments below, is water moist? Can water be moist? I'm not gonna ask, is water wet? That is way too overdone. But is water moist? That's the next level. I spotted a tank in my son's school this morning. First of all, nicely stocked, planted with the live plants. The scape is nothing to laugh at. It's a clean scape. Everything's good, bro. Everything's Gucci. And then the bonus, we got ninja info cards.
Hang on, don't give up hope yet. Maybe I can help you kids out a little with my ninja info cards.
Underneath, not only is that fun to make, it's highly informational and highly entertaining for the kids. Not only do they get to see the fish actually being alive in the tank, they get to see the data on that. They get fun facts, hopefully. The next step, you know, whether you like it or not, kids will probably be even more entertained if you made it a Pokemon card style. That's the next level. Maybe you can even give them out to the kids. But then some of the kids will become scalpers and then keep a higher population and then sell it at above MSRP. No, never mind, don't do that, never mind. Bro is not a Cory. What's your point? Gouramis can also be introverts, okay? They also need to recharge their social energy.
Why does society always ask introverts to be more social, but they never ask extroverts to shut up?
For real though, gouramis and other fish that are intelligent like that, not just dither or schooling fish, they really like to explore. So if you make a cave for your bottom dwellers, you best bet your bottom dollar that these centerpiece fish are going after those little tunnels as well. I was cleaning out my filter and apparently there were some baby shrimp living inside. One of them got into this water droplet somehow. Don't worry, they're all safe now. Nature finds a way. This gives micro habitat a run for its money. Nano habitat, nano ecosystem. The next evolutionary step for the shrimp. You know those hamster balls you can put your hamsters in and they can free roam your house? This is they're kind of reaching for that right now. Hey guys, welcome back to the end of the episode. Thank you so much. Ow, I just stubbed my toe for watching all the way till the end. Before I let you guys go, here's this week's Katwa. What is your favorite thing about me? That's right. Kind of different this week. Your boy fishing for compliments. Nah, not just compliments, y'all. Whatever you want. But although like it'd be hard not to compliment me and say something that like is your favorite thing about me, you can try. Why don't you take that challenge and try? That's the next level. What's your favorite thing about me, but it can't be a compliment? Wait, no, don't do that. I'm gonna. If you enjoyed this episode, please smash that like button and subscribe. There'll be more videos to come, and don't forget to get your hands wet.
Tetra, we in a spot, coming in hot. Ventral fin dot, acclimate that. With my shoal at, cure my fin rod from Cariciformes to Paracharodon. Hold on, there's not another fish that you can wish for. Lit fam sus, I finna one. I finna gone 3 days Sex without flirt, I'm an addict, like fanatic. I'm a baddest, no tabs, only dirt. My Corey gang so loyal, black tetra go skirt. We came to play, came to silence. Gang.